Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Geek, but I am Penge, and welcome to Road to Your City, which is a game that has a very interesting little twist to it, and I thought it was quite interesting, and I wanted to check it out a bit more, so here we are. So really, Road to Your City is a city builder game, and we love city builders in the Geek Cupboard. I do enjoy a city builder. Now, I'm not kind of claiming to be very good at city builders, good grief no, but I do enjoy playing them. But the big twist with Road to Your City is that we are building a city around a focal point of a football team. And as you can see down here, we are going to have to get ourselves a great big stadium, which is an intriguing idea. So the whole city is built around the pitch and is built around the team that play in your city, which is very unusual because normally you kind of put down stadiums and stuff afterwards. You have a city and then you go, oh yeah, also let's put down a stadium, and it attracts fans or whatever. But this game has the stadium and the football team as kind of the focal point. It's like the heart of the city, which is intriguing. And the idea is they start off as a little local team, jumpers for goalposts and all that kind of stuff. And then you work your way up and you have big stadiums like this. And I don't know, you become big players on the world footballing stage and all that kind of stuff. And I just thought it sounded very, very interesting. So I can't think of another game that kind of has a mechanic like that, where it's focusing on a very, very sort of specific role. So yeah, I thought it was interesting and I think it's worth a little look. So this is the early access version of the game. It went into early access a short while ago, and we know the drill with early access by now. It's not finished, it's got bugs, it might not be representative of the final game, and all that kind of stuff. We know what to expect with early access by now. But if you're interested, there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description below if you want to go and wishlist it or watch it or buy it or whatever. And we got given a key to this by the developers, which is very kind of them. So thank you very much, developers. And one last thing before we kick off, you see, because I did a football reference. Yes, I'm calling it a football team, and I mean football, because I'm not talking soccer. I'm not using the word soccer. I'm looking at you, United States of America. It's a football team that plays football, not American football, not soccer, but football. We shall leave that there for now. Right, okay, let's just start things. Let's create a new game and get on with it, shall we? Okay, so the first thing we have to do is pick our player name, which is Penge, and give our city a name. And I have settled on Cupboardton, because Cupboardton sounds really quite nice. It sounds sort of friendly and warm and local and nice. Hello, welcome to Cupboardton. Would you like a cup of tea? That kind of thing. So I'm going to call it Cupboardton. And map size, let's just go down the middle. Let's just pick medium at 80 by 80 grid to build Cupboardton on. That sounds pretty good to me. So here we go. Let's start our game. Welcome, Penge, and congratulations on your new role as the Mayor of Cupboardton. As promised throughout the election campaign, your aim is to build Cupboardton into a city capable of supporting a football team that will compete with the best in the world. To start, focus on the basics to attract people to your city. Once enough people have become residents, you can begin laying the foundation of your football club. Focus on good fundamentals to make people want to live in your city. If you reach a specific amount of people, you can lay the foundation for your club. Right, okay, so make a city that isn't terrible, and then you might get people moving in, and then you can do a football thing. Right, okay, so I think there's going to be a tutorial on this. Now, I'm playing this pretty blind. I've sort of loaded up the menu to make sure it works, but I don't know what I'm doing in this. Okay, current task. A junction has to be placed at the map border to make new people find the way into your city. After that, you should start creating some infrastructure and your workplace, the mayor house. Yes, I have to build my own house. Oh, hang on. Is space paused? Oh, space is paused, and it's a beautiful thing. I love space being paused. And build your first apartments. So condition. Build a junction, build a mayor house, and build our first apartments. Okay, can we look around? Oh, now this is an interesting development. When the game is paused, you can't move the camera around. Hang on, so if we try it, pause. Yes, pause actually pauses everything, including your control. That is intriguing. Okay, right, well, we need to get a junction at the edge. So where's a good place to build? I mean, over here looks pretty good. I don't know if we need the big blobs of water for anything. So how about over here? Look, there's some trees and stones, and we can zoom in with the sort of mouse wheel. That's lovely. Some little flowers and stuff. So, okay. Build first building. Now there's a shovel thing which is sort of animating. It's flashing a bit. So build. Right, and the road bit and this. Okay, this is good. Right, junction costs nothing. Connects your city beyond the borders. Okay, let's pop it just there. we've got a little road. Oh, so it's like classic sort of almost SimCity type graphics. I like that. That's lovely. Right, and then we need to get a road, one assumes, coming from here. So let's just build a road coming, I don't know, down to here. How much money have we got? How much money do we have? Bottom left, it says 40,000 F. Whatever an F is, I don't know. But we've got 40,000 of them. And this road is going to cost 280 of them, which does not seem very much at all. So, okay. So we'll build a road going down there. Oh, there's a bit there. Do I need to connect that up properly? Ah, right. Lovely. So that's now connected up properly. Oh, look, it's got little signs. I bet they say, welcome to Cupboardton. Oh, I like that. I like the little signs. Okay, now what do we need to do? We need to build our house. So I'm assuming, oh, it's got weather. It's raining. Right, where would our house be? Playgrounds. Are we a special? That's bushes, stones and trees. Okay, right, we need to find, that's all football related stuff. So we're not going to be in there. Hospitals, police stations, fire stations, banks, basic schools, playgrounds. Right, we're going to need a lot of these things, aren't we? I imagine we're going to need a lot of these. Now, where is my house? Oh, it's there. It's there. So it's under a residential kind of thing. Okay, so that's residential. That's roads. That's kind of facilities. That's football-y stuff. And that's kind of natural things like, forests and stones and things. Okay, well, the mayor house. Do we want to put me in these trees? Oh, my goodness me. My house is massive. My house isn't that big, really, is it? Do you know what? I'd quite like a lakeside house. I'm being all fancy pants. But, I'm the mayor of a town. I want to be near something nice. So how's about we build is our rotate? Yes, it is what it says on the screen. I'm going to put my house just there. Now, I assume that I need to connect a road up to my house, or else it's going to be a little bit naff. So let's bring that road all the way down here. That road can go into the middle, right? We have to remember to do that. And then it looks like you can sort of connect that up to there, and it went along like that. So my house can go here, next to this thing, next to a nice body of water, and it can be all lovely. Oh, look at it, I've got a little house. I mean, there's only me in it. It's a bit excessive, but okay. Right, so build first building is done. What does that do? I know, we've got to build our first apartments. Okay, so now in here, in the housing bit, apartments brings more people to the city. Well, we've got a useful sort of little junction just here. So why don't we get some apartments down here? Why the heck not? Let's put one just there. So, yeah, it's going to take a little while for the people to build that. But, yeah, okay, so it builds up very slowly. Slowly but surely it's getting there. You can influence satisfaction, immigration, and your city's income by controlling taxes. Have a look at the mayor house. And the current task is now to click on the apartment and have a look at the existing needs. So the first apartment is complete. To make people come to your city, there have to be some other buildings in the apartment's radius. Click on an apartment to see requested buildings. Okay, so this is going to be like schools and parks and police and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so what do you guys want? Task done. Oh, I've completed it. Yay, I've looked at a thing. Go me. Oh, doing mayoring is easy. It's fine. So they would like a fire station within their radius and a hospital, and a police station, and a bank, and a football ground. Oh, not a school then. No, level 2 is a school. Okay. Not really bothered about a school. No apartments, there are people from the lower class. Meet some needs to get a positive trend, which makes the satisfaction go up. A negative or even an equal trend lets the satisfaction go down. Yes, so satisfaction is coming down just there. So we've got to build fire, hospital, and police within the apartment radius. Now, what is the apartment's radius? I do not know. How do we know what the apartment's radius is? That's a notify thing. What does that do? Does that help me at all? No, that's just telling me more about the apartment. Okay, let's go down to here. Let's say pick... We went all the way to that way, didn't we? Let's pick a police thing. Ah, right, okay. So, right, I see. So the radius is actually on the sort of the service buildings, if you like. How about then we get ourselves a road coming down here. Oh, I didn't connect it up to the junction, just there. And then we put all the sort of the service buildings along here. So we'll have police, fire, hospital along this particular bit of road, near this crossroads. And then we can build lots of stuff off this. That would kind of make sense. So, yeah, we need a hospital. So let's pop a hospital facing that way. In fact, why don't we just build them all around this crossroads? So then a police station. Yep, that makes sense. Drop that onto there. And then a fire station as well. That can point that way. Why the heck not? That'll do. What else did we need? Let's clear the thing. I don't know about a police station up there, whatever it was, for no reason. Fire station. Oh, right. It'll complete this then. So when that's done, it will finish. Right. Okay, there's a little worker symbol floating there. Does that mean we don't have enough people in order to work in these buildings? So now imagine people will move in. People will go, yes, there are some basic needs in. Lovely, I like that. And now people will move in and take those jobs. So people are going to move in and become police officers and firefighters and, I don't know, medics. As you can see, there's a blue icon above the building. Indeed, there's 3 blue icons above each of those buildings. That means that the productivity for this building is too low. The reason for this is the lack of jobs in your city. For each job sector, you have to provide jobs to make your city more attractive for new people. Click on the jobs button at the bottom left and assign the minimum amount of jobs for all sectors. Jobs button in the bottom left. Jobs, just there. Okay, so the minimum amount, we need 2 firemen, 2 policemen and 2 doctors. Okay, 2 of each. Splendid. Okay, right. Oh, I'm good at being a mayor. This is excellent. I like doing this. So yeah, it's going to cost us a bit of money though, particularly the doctors. The doctors are certainly earning their money, but there we go. All 3 job sectors have a productivity of 100%. The productivity should always be high to ensure the needs quality. Okay, not sure of the grammar of that, but okay. Now make your city bigger to generate even more tax income. Make sure the new apartments are in the radius of your job buildings. Okay, so build 10 apartments in the radius of those, which is quite far. Yeah, we can do that. Absolutely, we can do that. Good grief, there's going to be a lot of those. The radius of those is not very big. Look at that, it's fairly short radius going on there. Wow, okay. Right, more roads. Roads are required. We like the roads. So let's get ourselves, how big? Hang on, no, let's get an apartment building and let's swizzle it round. So it's sitting just there, like that. We could put another one there and another one there. And if we build a road going across like that. Now, can I rotate now I can't see round these. I don't think I can rotate the map. I don't think that's something I can do. What's that? That's stats. So I can't really see where that road is behind there. I wonder if there's a button that you can make the buildings go see-through or something. I can't really see what's behind there, but okay. So we've got 4 apartments. That's okay. They are within radius of these. Now let's get some more. So we'll bring a road, say, down to there. And we shall grab ourselves some more apartments. So one can go there. One can back onto... let's put one there and one there. And then in this gap here, let's put some trees. There we go. Even though I can't see what I just did. Put some trees in. Yay. I'm running out of money. Yeah, I'm running low on money. I'm assuming that doing these little sort of job things actually gets us paid eventually. Right, yeah, they've got a little road symbol. So they needed to be attached to a road, which they now are. Okay, so what have we got? 7. So we need 3 more. So here we go. Go to here. Grab more apartments. Okay, put that one there. That's lovely. One there and one there. Get a road. Connect the road up, sort of to up there, possibly, and then across to there, and then down to there. And hooray, we've got little mini city blocks. And that will complete the next challenge. So we've got 10 apartments in. Task done. Go me. I'm glad I've got a massive house to do these challenges. I need this big house. So what's next? So what is going on? The beginning has been made. Now the first people should come into the city. There's little tiny cars driving in. It's lovely. Oh, and they're diligently waiting at the lights. That's lovely. So on the top left, you can see the amount of people. We have 35 people, 33 adults and 2 children. Okay. Adults bring you taxes. Children are important for creating your football city. Have a look at the mouse and check what you need for the Found Football Club. Oh, football. It says the Found Football Club. I want to found a football. Okay, so consider the possibility when requesting a funding. Found a football club by getting funding accepted. So we click on here and we go to fundings. So Found Football Club. We need 1,000 of your monies. And we will get 10,000 of the monies given to us as a grant. Okay, so what does that do? At least 10 children must live in your city. Okay, now lots of people are moving in. 78 adults, but only 3 children. Can we have more children moving into the city, please? That would be excellent. Right, let's then increase our chances of getting some children moving in by building some more stuff. So let's do that. And then let's put one just there and have a little bit of a gap just so the city block sort of maintains itself. I like it looking all symmetrical like that, look. And when they've gone away, when the buildy things have gone, we can put a couple, like a bush down. It's all lovely. Look, we'll do that, and we'll put some trees into there. Look, like so, and maybe there. There we go. Look. So yeah, we've got a little sort of green space. Now, do we have the right amount of people? Nope. Still 3 children. Only 3 children still. Okay. So do we just wait? Do we just wait for that number to go up? There's an awful lot of adults. There's an awful lot of adults and not that many children. I'm surprised there's not that many children moving in. Okay, let's wait for that to go up. Let's wait for that number to go up. Right, 4 children. I think we're just going to have to wait because we've got now extra apartment blocks in. I mean, do we want to build some more? What's the radius like on the furthest away thing? Oh, yeah, that is a bit annoying, isn't it? Does the police reach down here? Yeah, we could put another couple of apartment blocks in down this side. So let's try that. Let's give that a go. Let's grab ourselves 2 more apartment blocks. Cost 1,000. So yeah, I am running out of money a little bit, but okay, we'll put 1 there and 1 there, and then see if that helps. See if that helps bring in more children. So what are we on? 6. Come on, people, bring the children in. We need the children because for some reason children are important to founding a football club. I would have thought maybe families rather than just children their own. But okay, whatever the case. Right, what's the number? 6 children. I think people are moving in. The little teeny tiny cars are driving in. Let's just wait until we have ourselves the 10 required children. So I shall sit back, I shall sip at my tea and wait for that number to go up to 10. And it's gone up to 10, and a little note has indeed appeared on the right saying a new funding is now available. So yeah, okay, so we'll click. Oh, that doesn't take us in, does it? Okay, right, let's click on that, and there we go. Now we can request permission from, presumably like the government or whatever, to found us a football club. So it's going to cost 1,000. Yes, we've got just enough. We've got just enough money. Yes, we are getting a little bit of money. Is that profit, actually? We're making profit. So we're making 355 on taxes, but we're spending 220 on security. I guess we're not paying for the fire. Or do they counter security? Does police, fire and medical counter security? I don't know. But yes, we're making a profit. We're turning a profit, which is always a good thing in a city builder. So now, another new funding has appeared. Okay, now can we pause it and read these things? Yes, we can. Okay, so you can't pause and build, but you can pause and sort of do admin and stuff. Okay, I guess that sort of makes sense. So taxes and finances. What does that mean? What does that mean? 250 people. We've got 254 people, so we could do this. So it says, with the tax and finance funding, the bank is now unlocked. Credits can now be concluded. I don't know what that means. The credit conditions are dependent on the apartment coverage and apartment level. From now on, taxes can be viewed and edited. Moreover, buildings can now be shut down temporarily. I think I might mean to say. Okay, I don't really understand that. Credits can now be concluded. What does that mean? It will cost us 1,500, but it gives us 15,000. Which seems like an awful lot. Or should I just go and do found football club? Because that's kind of what it's telling me to do. But this sort of makes sense, doesn't it? That we can do both. We can do both. I'm going to do that. I'm going to press this. I'm going to rebel against the tutorial. Take this, tutorial. I'm going to do taxes and finance. Yes, please. Tick. Right, it's in progress. Okay, so I need to now wait for this thing to presumably, I don't know, complete doing whatever it's doing. I don't know what it's doing, but it's got to finish something. Oh my goodness me, that takes an awfully long time. Can I request that as well? No. Okay. This is taking a very long time. So it says something about the bank being available. Does that mean the bank is available now whilst this is going on? Can you only have one thing at a time? Or is this now going to unlock and be a permanent fixture? Right, hang on. There was a bank. Bank is just there. Condition, funding, finance. Yes, we haven't got that, so we've just got to wait for that now. I possibly think, in hindsight, that might have been a bit of an error. But never mind. Right, so it's 28% complete. Oh, the approvement possibility is going up. Oh, as they're thinking about it. So I wonder if the more people are around, the more people are actually in the city, maybe the chances of that succeeding are going up. Okay, well, I mean, I'm just going to sort of speed time on a little bit until that's finished, because I can't really do much else. I guess I could build some more apartments or whatever, but other than that, I can't do much. Oh, that's quite useful, though. The thing is above the mayor house. Okay, that's quite useful. Yeah, let's get ourselves a couple more apartment blocks. Let's put one there and one there, because I still think they are within range of that just, yeah. So we kind of got to the workable range of everything, but that'll bring some more people in. It might bring some more children in and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, 13 children now. Okay, so that's good. So we've got 13 kids living here. I don't really want any apartments any nearer to me than that. Unfortunately, your funding application for finances has been declined. Increase the possibility and try it again. Oh no. It all went a bit wrong. Okay, I think let's found the football club. Let's get on with doing what actually the thing has told us to do. New housing. Oh, what's this? Upgrading level 2 or 3 apartments is now available. Therefore, chances for better players increases, but also your people's needs. Requirements. An apartment needs 40 people. Oh, and look. What's this? So we could in theory level this up if we were to have that thing, if we were to have that ability unlocked from the mayor's house. But at the moment we can't upgrade it because we've not got that kind of funding thing. Okay, that's quite interesting. I like the way it looks. I do like the visuals of it. It looks very, very nice. Right, let's go and do the football thing. Let's just request the football thing. For goodness sake, yes. I've not got much money left. I could do possibly with 10,000 of your monies. That would be lovely. Right, okay. This looks like it might also take some time. Possibly not as long as the other one. But look what I look out over. I look out over a beautiful lake. I'm a bit disappointed I haven't got any gardens. I just live on a sort of concrete parking lot. I've got a nice house. You'd expect there to be, at least some flowers. I mean, really, I'd want a hedge maze, a fountain, a little sort of gazebo area, maybe a little sort of house at the end, like a summer house where I could go and sit and, I don't know, do some fishing in this lake or whatever. But do you know what? No, it's fine. I've got concrete. That'll have to do. Right. Is this going to be done? Da-da. Congratulations. Your funding application for Found Football Club has been approved. Okay, now we kind of get into the main feature of the game then. Football club stuff. Current task. After successfully funding your football club, it's time to get some players. To make talents join your club, you need at least one training field. Condition build a training field and get your first talent. Okay, so that is going to be down here under that bit. What's that? That's a clubhouse. Have I scrolled past that? Where is the training field? Football pitch, stadium, parking block, football ground, TV station, or a fan shop. Okay, well, that says clubhouse. Hang on. What's it telling me to do? Build a training field and get your first talent. That is saying a clubhouse. Your city's club is being managed here. Oh, I've got to build the clubhouse first. Okay, how big? Oh my goodness me, the clubhouse is quite big. Do you know what? Clubhouse, seeing as you're going to be very important, come here next to me. Come here next to me, where the fancy pants people live. Right, bring that round like that. And do you know what? Connect that up like that as well. So the clubhouse needs to be in first for us to then do other stuff, I assume. So yeah, that's not entirely clear, but okay. I can have a look at the mayor house and do all this other stuff. Admin. Yeah, I can't do all that yet. I need to unlock all these exciting things, and I haven't got that much money anymore. Okay, so we've got a little sort of football clubhouse. Well, I say little, it's quite big. It's quite big considering we don't have a football team, but okay. So now we click into here. So that's not doing anything. So now can we build a training pitch? Is that something that we can now do? Right, football pitch. Okay, so football pitch is not a training pitch. No, it is. A football pitch is a training pitch. Okay, I thought that might be the main pitch they're playing on, but okay. So improves your team's training methods and raises player skill. It costs 8,000 monies. And the problem is that we got a grant for 10 grand, but this house has cost 10 grand. It's an expensive thing here, the football clubhouse. So we might have to wait a little bit. How about, though, we have up here as kind of the footballing area. Also, can we do anything with that little bit of water? That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Can we terraform that in any way, shape or form? Demolish? Can we demolish that? Oh, we can. We can. Right, okay. We can remove water from the map. Okay, that is a useful thing to know. Okay, we might just have to wait because the training pitch is 8 grand and we've not even got half that. So there might be a little bit of waiting for us to get some money. Oh, and look at all the buildings we could upgrade if we had the upgradey thing. No, I want to get the upgradey thing. But okay, right. Move time on. Bish, bash, bosh. Let's wait until we've got 8 grand, which could be a little while by the look of this. Okay, much time has passed, but we have 8,000. Oh, it's creeping up 8,900 minutes. We will have change spare. So let's go for this. And so get a football pitch. Okay, right. The football pitch is enormous. The football pitch is very big. I wasn't expecting it to be quite that grand, if I'm completely honest. Right, let's put it facing that way then. Let's put it there. I kind of wanted it up here. Can we fill in those bits? We don't need this water. We don't need that water. Away with you, water. Yes, get rid of that, please. And you know what? That bit of water there as well. Absolutely. Get rid of those. And now put the training pitch in. I kind of wanted it up there. So I put a bit of road in, look. So, you know, we can have a bit of road coming across here, across near this crossroads. But then, yeah, we want a road carrying on up that way. So I can't quite see what's going on up there. But there we go. So a bit like that. And then we've got ourselves a pitch. And there's a broken icon above it. What does that mean? It looks like something is not quite right with that. But I thought I'd built the pitch. Is that not right? No team. Oh, is that the problem? Is that the problem? Okay, so I need 1 training field. Build a training field and get your first talent. Okay. The first team can play on that. I don't know. The junior team can play on that. Okay. So the first team takes part in league competitions from now on, it says. Well, I should possibly train the first team then. I would have thought that might be an idea. So it's a hard pitch. The pitch condition has a line, greenkeeper service, allows automatic pitch restoration when quality falls below highest level. Ooh, can we tick that? No, we can't. It's a thing we can't tick. So now it says get our first talent. Now, how do we go about doing that? I don't know how we do that, but there's things in here, look. There's little boots, which would imply that maybe it's saying, you know, this building, this particular area has that many kind of bronze level players, that many silver level players, and that many gold level players. Which ones do you want to go and get? But I don't know how to do any of this. Like, do we just let time run on? Do we need to create a first team? I don't really know what to do right now. We're in the 8th league, though, which is a bit worrying because we've got 75 days. We've got no players. We've got nothing. We've got nothing going on at all, which is probably a bad thing. Yeah, we need to get that sorted, really. Can we do some training on here, then? Can we have a team? Anybody know how we get a team? Oh, look, there's people on the pitch. They think they've all gone. They have now. There were people on that pitch. There were little tiny people playing a game on that pitch. I promise you. Little teeny tiny people that were wearing red shirts and one had yellow. I was just having a look in here. You can change the colour of the kit, but unfortunately we can't change the colour of the kit right now because the season's sort of begun. So we can't do it right now. But for next time out, we are certainly going to have Geek Company colour. So it's going to be that one there, the main blue, and then that kind of yellowy colour. That is going to be our colours from next season. But yeah, that's quite exciting. So right now, I don't know how to do this. The season is going to start in 63 days' time, and I don't know how to get people playing. I don't know how to get first team players in. I don't know how to get junior players in. I'm not really sure how this works. Teams with training sessions. Regular training increases the development of player quality. With sufficient training fields, player quality can increase significantly. Poor training conditions or insufficient frequency can make players wish to leave. Okay, what does that do? Statistics, promoted players and left players. Okay, so they've got 1 out of 3 pitches. Do I need to build another pitch? Is that kind of what I'm getting from this? I need to build another pitch, possibly. Well, let's put the next one along here somewhere then. Let's put it next to that one. That'll be fine. Unfortunately, I don't have the money for it right now. So it looks like it might be a case of just sort of just pushing time on until something happens. I do suspect that maybe we're going to run out of time. We have not got many days left. And yeah, there you go. Look. Little teeny tiny people playing the footballs. But yeah, we could do with a team. That would be great. Also, these guys in the middle are just not moving at all. That's not good for football. So yeah, let's try and get another 8 grand, and we'll put down another training pitch. So I think that's all we can do. Yeah, the stadium costs 50 grand. Hopefully we're not expected to to have a stadium. But yeah, we could do with another 8 grand. We'll put another football pitch down and see what that does. But yeah, I mean, it's coming up to Christmas Day 2018. Merry Christmas, everybody. But at the moment, we're not getting anything. The season starts in 40 days, and we've not got any players or anything sorted. And I don't know how to get them. So this could be fun. Hopefully, by them training a lot, they'll just sort of go, all right, training was fun. Yay, let's go and be on a football team. But okay, we've got 8 grand. Let's slow time down. Let's bring time down to normal. And then let's just pop that one just there. So it's on the side of the road. It's lovely, like that. People can get in. Hopefully they'll do this very, very quickly. Yeah, there we go. Put a big sheet over the top. Right, okay, now is 3 speed time on? No, it's not. Okay, right, we just have to click in the corner. So that's now done. So then this can be the first team as well, possibly. Because we want the first team to be playing lots of games. Because they're the ones that are going to be playing in the league in not many days at all. So we could do with getting some players, but I don't know how this works. Do we need to get 3 out of 3 training pitches? Is that what we need? Do we need a 3rd training pitch within the next 28 days? I don't know if that's going to happen, I'm afraid. We might need to miss the start of the league. Can we join in the next one? But yeah, I don't know. It says 2 out of 3, and it's in red. I don't know if that's a minimum, if we need 3 to get a first team sorted or not. Okay, right. Let's move time on very quickly, and let's see how soon we can get to 8 grand. I'm beginning to think we might not do it in 23 days. But do you know what? We'll have to just try, because I don't know what else there is to do. I'm a bit baffled at the moment. But okay, fine. We might, do you know what? We might possibly scrape it. We might scrape 8 grand and get another pitch down. Whether it all gets built and put into place or not, I don't know. But there we go. We've got 2.5. Right, sit back, more tea, wait to see if we get money or if we miss the start of the season, which I'm kind of suspecting we might. Okay, so the season has started and we've got no players. We've got nobody in the first team. We've got nobody in the junior team. We've got nobody in the mini team. But we have got 2 pitches. But I think we need a 3rd. I think that's what that means. I think we need a 3rd team. Unless there is something else which I've not clicked on. Child benefit, new housing, traffic system. All those things are not applicable to doing the sort of the footballing stuff. In here, we just get this screen. So that's not particularly useful either for telling us about how to get our first talent. So I think it is all down to getting that next pitch. I think we need another pitch. So we're going to have to sit and wait for a bit. So let's do this for now. Let's build a road through the middle just so we know where we are with that. And then let's demolish that little bit of road. Let's get rid of that, because that's just a bit silly. And then we'll put the other pitch right next to that one. And we'll just have a row of training pitches down this side of town, because I can't think of what else to do. Right, so let's move time on. I don't know if we're going to get told off for not starting the season, because surely the other teams are going to turn up and go, hey, right, we're ready to play against Cupboardton FC or whatever they're going to be called. And we haven't got a team. So, right, more tea. Let's wait for 8 grand. Okay, we've just got over 8 grand. Let's see if this is what we need to do. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but it's something to do. So, another 8 grand goes down on that. Let's speed time on just to get it constructed. Okay, it's in, it's done. Let's assign it to the first team. So now the first team have got 3 out of 3 training pitches. There's a green thing there. It's gone green, so it's no longer red. So now I'm expecting to see stuff appearing in here. So bronze player. So if you have a look at the apartment buildings and you go over the little information thing, it does say people will move into your apartments. Therefore, a positive trend is required. A negative trend will make adults and children, talent included, leave your city again. They will be differentiated by adults and children. Adults bring tax income, which can be managed by the mayor house. Children can have talent, which will enhance your football team. So bronze players can result from an apartment. Silver players, who are clearly the better, it's a silver there, but silver players, apartments need to be 70% satisfied, and gold players need 90% satisfaction, but obviously they're the better players. So now I would be expecting to see people appearing in here. I would expect to see sort of stuff appearing in here, but I'm not seeing it appearing in there. So I don't know how to do this first bit, unless it's not the first team that should be playing, and it should all be the juniors. Let's switch it to the juniors and see if that makes any difference. Let's just put this all down to juniors and see if that makes any difference. So now the junior thing is gone into there. Look, so that's now 3 out of 3 green, because all those 3 training pitches are for the junior team. Let's see if that makes any difference. I don't know if it will or not, but I don't really know what else to do. So I'm just going to move time on and hope that something becomes immediately apparent. Ah, okay, right. This might help. Now, this would have been useful in the little tutorial rollover thing, but the clubhouse allows to control your 3 different teams. First team, youth team, and mini team. Each child in your city starts his career in the mini team and passes through the other teams until being assigned to the first team. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to switch all these round to the mini team. So once they're all mini team, people from here, so children from the city, can join the mini team, which might help a little bit. So yes, have we got anybody in the mini team? Not as of yet, but there must be people appearing. There must be. I did just try and do the thing just here. I tried to do this thing, taxes and finances. I thought I'd give it another go, and it failed miserably again. But I thought that would allow us to put a bank, because that's one of the things it allows us to do. And if we look on here, part of the satisfaction thing to sort of increase it is to have a bank in the radius of this. But yeah, it keeps failing. I'll give it another go, actually, because it's only 1,500. We've got 5,600. So yes, give that a go, please. 68% chance of success. So now, do we just sit back and wait for this to happen now? So we sit back and wait for people to join the mini team. Aha! And at long last, we've got ourselves our first player. So it is a bronze level player. We've got 1 person. Hooray! You got your first talent. Now take an eye on your training conditions to keep your talents in the club. Your goal should be getting all your talents into the first team so your team can be successful in the league competition. Condition: get the first player getting promoted in the first team. Okay, not entirely sure what that means. So get this player. We've only got 1. Hang on, we've only got 1 player in the mini team though. We haven't got a first team, have we? We've got nobody else. We've got this 1 player has got to be promoted up to the first team. Now, how do we go about doing that? I don't really know how we're supposed to go and do that. Okay, let's have a look in here. Let's see what that is. Yes, we've got 1 person. Next move to upper team in 12 weeks. And again, we failed the thing for the finances. That seems a little bit unfortunate, but okay, fine. We've tried lots of times. So in 11 weeks, that person is going to move up. Now, I imagine we can build extra things in the long run. Yeah, you can build these things to improve, like, training, can you, and stuff. I don't know. Improves your team's training methods and raises player skill. I wonder if just each football pitch, each training pitch, increases their sort of, the ability of the training. It makes the training better or whatever. But I think that's what we've got to do. So the player's got to go through into the first team. So, oh my goodness me, that could take quite a long time. Now, am I supposed to be increasing the size of the city as well? Because it's not telling me to do that. It's not saying, hey, increase the size of the city. I kind of feel like I should be, to give us a greater pool of people to go and join the teams. But it's not telling me to do that. So I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. And also, we haven't got loads of money. Let's expand outwards. Let's go this way a bit. How big is this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a 6x6 block does quite well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a line going up to there. Oh, and connect that bit up, for goodness sake. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then across, and that's not 6. How big is that? How high is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. That's slightly different then. Yeah, that's ever so slightly. That's got trees in the middle, hasn't it? That's got trees in the middle. Something just pinged. What was the pinging noise? Oh, we got another person. We've got 2 bronze players. Oh, joyous days. Right, bring that to there then. And then finish that off into there. And then, yeah, we'll need to put like a hospital and a police station, all that kind of stuff over there, I think. Because the hospital just... We could put everything on that side. then it would just about reach. So let's put down, the only thing is we can't afford to do much else. If we put a hospital just there, that's 6,000 monies, and then we've not got much money to do anything else. Let's try and do that. Let's sort of start working on that. So we'll drop a hospital in just there. I do want to save our money. How much is that all that going to cost? 666. Right, so it's going to cost 18 grand just to get the 3 basic kind of service provision buildings in. And then we've got to build the apartments as well. Oh my goodness me. Okay, yeah, this is going to be sort of time consuming. Right, okay. Push time on. Let's see what happens with this. Maybe we'll get 18 grand. We'll need about 20 grand to actually make it useful because we need some apartments over there as well to start making it a bit profitable. But let's wait until we've possibly got 20 grand, or maybe these people are moving through the leagues. So let's see what happens in 8 weeks' time when bronze person in the mini team moves up into the junior team. Let's see what we can do with that. The only thing is they've got no training pitches. The junior team have no training pitches. So I guess the time it's going to take them to do anything is going to be incredibly slow. So do I need to build more pitches? Have we got another person? We've got a 3rd bronze person in the mini team. Okay, that's all looking good. I'm now suspecting we need loads of training pitches. I just think we need loads of them. Or do we assign one to the... Hang on, let's try that. Let's try a junior team. And then for that for now. Let's leave it at that for now. So does that affect the time it takes? Doesn't seem so. The current season has ended. Your team retained its league placing. We haven't got a team. What are you talking about? Okay, there is 1 week remaining for us to move our first player from the mini team into the junior team. And then it's 24 weeks for them to go from there into the first team. Oh my goodness, that's quite a long time. But that is the next thing we've got to do. Get the first player getting promoted in the first team. So what I think we need to do is, I think we need to have more training pitches. We need 9 training pitches. We need 3 for the first team, 3 for the juniors, 3 for the minis. So we need to make ourselves a great big grid of training pitches over here, which is going to cost an awful lot of money. So maybe the initial thing we need to do is start getting more apartments, because then more apartments means more people moving in, and that's more tax, and that's more money, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, at the moment we're on 19,000. So let's get to 20,000, which should be relatively soon, I would have thought. We're making quite a bit each day. So yeah, not too long, couple more days possibly. Yeah, that'll do. So roll it around another day. And then whilst we're doing this, time will pass and we'll be able to get a bit more money anyway. So let's do this then. So let's put a hospital. I mean, is it worth overlapping them? It's not really worth overlapping them, I don't think. And they could go there, look. That's a good space for them. So we could have the hospital there. And then the police station is a bit of a funny size, but that can go just there. And then the fire station could just go next door. Can it just go there? And that kind of covers a lot of space. It doesn't cover down there, though, does it? And that's the annoying thing. It doesn't cover everywhere that we want it to cover. Hang on. So if we go to hospital, that's covering all the way over that side. But if we put a fire station in just there, that does cover over there, though. That should be okay. I'm going to put the fire station in just there. And possibly that was a terrible idea, but I've done it now. I've done it now. Right. And then we can put apartments in here if we can fit them all in, which I don't know if we can. So, they're only 2. They're only 2 wide. What did we do with that then? Hang on. How was that 6? 3, 4, 5. Did I not count that right? Oh dear. I might have failed to count. Hang on. Let's go to roads. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 5. It was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 5. I did it as 6. Okay, never mind. Pretend that never happened. So let's get a couple more apartments in. I think we can afford some there, and then we can roll that round, and we can put at least another one just there, and then in the long run we can get one just there. And that's more people coming in, and that's more money coming in, because obviously now we're shelling out a bit more on these services just here. So we're going to be paying a bit more. So we need to get more money in. I think that's the general idea now. So yeah, we'll get another apartment in when we get the monies anytime now. Lovely. Right, that one can go just there. So yeah, do I just want to demolish those roads now? A bronze player has left the club due to bad training conditions. Oh, dearie me. Oh, no, it wasn't that a good one, was it? Who was it? Was it the person in the junior team? Right, there's 2 people in the junior team now. So there's 2 people in there, 18 weeks. 3 people in there, 2 weeks. So yeah, I think now we need to get ourselves an awful lot of pitches. That's what we need to do. And we shall put them in next time, because I think it's a good point to sort of wrap things up here for now. Let's pause it, actually. Oh, it's a bit weird that it goes blurry. But yeah, I think we've had a good look at how the game starts out. We've kind of got the gist of things. It would have been quite nice for a little bit more assistance on how to get the first players in. It didn't really explain they had to start in the mini team and work their way up. That would have been quite nice in the little tutorial box thing up here, if it could have given us just a friendly nudge in that direction. But yeah, I think it's worth coming back and just having a look at how this sort of progresses. And really, I want to get to the point where we get a football stadium in. Even if it's a little teeny tiny stadium, I just want to get to that point, because I think that's kind of what the core of this game is all about. But yeah, otherwise, if we did that now, this video would be going on for many, many hours. So I think it's probably worth breaking it up into, you know, several smaller, more digestible video chunks, if you like. So yeah, we'll come back and have another little look at this in another part. Hopefully you did enjoy this and you found it quite interesting. I still think we've not really kind of got into the main gist of it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next bit. If you did enjoy this, then please do leave a like, and also please do subscribe if you are not already, to keep up to date with how we get on in our footballing adventures here in Road to Your City. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. This sports car is indeed illegal. You clearly couldn't see the sign saying no cars. I have found the place where I'm going to live forever. The Tea and Biscuits Cafe. I want to rename the dog. Let's call it Woofles. Woofles McBark. Behold, the power of the blimp.